Hello, hello. About to give you a quick tutorial through the beginning of SOTS2. I'm Iejir. If you ever find me on the forums or in the chat, and I'll go on through, give you a quick rundown of this screen here. Is what you come to if you first hit create game. You have a couple little different maps: Brawl, Alteus, Big Disc. It's not really a great one to use, but it's the one through lore. It'd be the SOTS1. It's absolutely humongous. Best one to start learning with, though, is probably Command School. It's got a few, stars, 2 players, always fun. Down here you have the planet size. This map doesn't seem to do anything, come up to a whole bunch of small ones. Planet resource, however, actually seems to make a difference. This determines how much industrial output you have. Unlike in Stars 1, it is totally separate from your income. Your income is based on the civilian population. Resources have nothing to do with that. Down here, you have determine how much time you have on a turn to make your choices. By default, it's infinite. Most times on multiplayer, it's not the choice used. Combat turn, how long combat takes. Personally, I like setting it for 4 minutes, but come down here and actually click. And that way that I can actually survive a little bit longer. A lot harder to kill things, but there you go. Economic and research efficiency determines how, much of your research actually money you put into research actually applies. Economic efficiency, same thing with taxes and trade. Number of players in the game. I can't go any higher or any lower on this map because there's only 2 starting locations. The starting locations actually are set. So if you set up the same game with the same starts, the players will be in the same location. Here you can actually disable certain ones for the races. I'm going to talk about those later. Here you have how many systems you start out with, from 3 to I believe 10 actually, or 9. I don't think you can actually 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's only 14 stars, so that might be a little weird. By default, it's set for 3. With the starting setup, the Hiver is actually at a deficit with the fleets they start with if you choose 1. 3 is usually a good starting base, gives you some options for colonize for your first colony fleet, and that's more stuff I'll get to later. Initial technologies go from 0 to 10. It's each faction has their own defined set of technologies that they'll start with. Initial treasury, just what it sounds like. You can start absolutely broke or have $1 million in the bank. Personally, I like starting at $1 million because, number 1 rule in this game: don't go in debt. Very bad things happen. Random encounters are Grand Menaces. For starting out, I would set these, probably the random encounters to about 10, if I can get it to go there. And the Grand Menaces to 0. Random encounters, meteors, just a whole bunch of bad things can happen. Grand Menaces, really bad things that can happen. All the way from the dreaded Von Neumann, who actually got an upgrade in this game, to one of your stars going Nova. Victory conditions. There's some victory conditions here. I've never played with anything other than the last side standing. Basically means kill the other guys. And then hit confirm, and that would be it for this screen, I do believe. Oh. Also, some of these have descriptions of the map. Some of these maps are absolutely huge. Rift is another one. I'm told the Heavens is a good 8-player map that runs rather well. The SOTS1 does not run very well at all. Looking here, each one has a certain spot they go in. For lore, the Loa, it's a new one that came into Flesh. It would go in slot 7. Well, that's it for this screen, so I think I'm going to stop it, see how it sounds, and post it up.